I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Oh, no, I found, okay, it's a Ford, okay, which I know we both don't like Fords.
What are you looking at Fords for?
Because I was looking at a truck.
For what?
I was just looking at trucks.
To buy one?
Yeah.
You still got a year and a couple. No, not even.
Yeah, I'm not 15 yet.
You'll be 15 in a couple months.
Yeah.
So you got a year and a couple months, and you'll be 16.
Mm-hmm. Okay, listen, Jersey has not looked at one vehicle, okay?
Because she knows I'm not going to buy her one because she refuses to get a job.
I know.
It's like I'm not going to buy you one either. I'll make the same deal with her I told you I'd make with you. If you earn the money, I'll pay half.
Yeah,
so if you find a truck for $6 grand, I'll pay $3 grand. But then you got to keep on working so that you can keep paying your insurance. And I don't think she's very big on that either. So that's why I haven't even been looking for cars for her.
I have. That's what I do every day.
You look for cars every day?
Yeah, like midnight.
Just scanning Craigslist for trucks? Where are you looking? You looking at dealerships?
Oh.
You better keep on looking.
No, it's actually only 4 miles away, actually.
It's 4 miles away, so it's got to be a private seller. And it's a Ford?
Mm-hmm.
Keep on looking. Alright, so as you guys can tell, we got Billy today. Everybody keeps asking, where's Billy? What's Billy doing? Well, we're
playing Call of Duty downstairs.
Yeah, he was playing Call of Duty downstairs. So, you know, I've mentioned a bunch of my videos that Billy likes to work, and he'd rather be out working than sitting home playing video games like all his buddies do all summer. But in the wintertime, when he's not at school and there's really no work going on, he plays video games like any normal kid. So, but when it comes time to work in the summer, he'd rather be working. So I think that, are you gonna try, everybody's been asking me, they wanna know if you're gonna try running that Toro Grandstand this year. We know you don't like the Right, but you love the Hustler stander when we demoed that, and you liked the Ferris stander and the Gravely stander when you demoed those at GIE. And then that Toro, that 36-inch Toro Grandstand that you ran at GIE, you liked that. That was the one where they came and kicked us off it. Oh, because they said you were too young to ride it. But you liked that up until the point when they threw you off it anyway. Not threw you off it. We are done, actually. We are, if you guys watch that part in the GIE video, we were... And then the guy came over. Yeah, we were done. It was parked, and I was filming Billy, asking him what he thought about it when the guy come over. That's when we cut the camera out, but... Anyway, we're about to take the truck to the car wash here because it is extremely dirty, covered, and it looks white. It has so much salt all over it. So here's the deal, we're going in the 2020 mowing season, and a lot of people keep asking, what are your 2020 goals? What do you plan on doing? Well, my ultimate goal this year is to reduce as much debt as possible. That's one of the reasons why I bought that Toro. It was a smoking deal that I couldn't pass up, and ultimately I needed something that would replace the Right. My walkers do a phenomenal job, but there's just some properties where that Right just comes in better than what I do with my walkers, and some properties, to be honest with you, that I just cut down every week, and they just need cut down, and they're not like super glorious properties, I guess you could say, or anything like that. And I just don't want to beat on my walkers or put the wear and tear on my walkers or the hours on my walkers, when I can just knock them out with another mower and still do a really nice job. Now, you guys know that I don't think that any mowers do as great of a job as the walkers, but there are still a lot of mowers out there that do a really, really nice job, and that Toro will do just that. So I need something to replace that, right? And I didn't want to spend a ton of money doing it. So that's the reason for the Toro. But my biggest thing is to reduce as much debt as possible. I have a few more payments left on my truck, and I will get that paid off this year. The plow, when I bought it last year, I bought it outright. I paid cash for it. So I have, my wife and I, we have camper payments that we got to make on the new camper we bought. I need to pay off that truck, and I still owe some money on the right, but as soon as I sell that, that'll pay off what I owe on that. So my biggest thing for 2020 is reducing as much debt as possible. And I should have no problem getting completely out of debt going into this season. There were a couple accounts that I had, a couple commercial accounts. I weren't sure how they were going to go this year because I raised their prices, and they all signed on with no questions asked. So that's a great thing. As far as taking on more accounts, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I do have some leeway. I have some wiggle room now. I've always done a 5-day mow week, and what I've done this year is I've consolidated, and I moved a lot of people to different days so that I can consolidate even more than I already was. I had enough of it jam-packed together that I was in certain areas on certain days, but some of them were still a little bit lingering from new ones that I'd taken on during the season, things like that, that I just didn't have room on certain days. So what I did was I moved a bunch of people around, and all my customers were great with that. And I've consolidated down completely to I am in one township each day of the week. I service 1, 2, 3, 4 townships. So I'm in each one a separate day of the week, and then one of the townships I'm on, there's just 2 different sections of it. So that split those up to separate days. So now I'm on a 4-day mow week, and that does a couple things for me. One, I put all my commercials on Monday, so then that way, if I know it's going to be a bad week, we're going to get some rain and stuff, I can go on Sunday after church and knock out a whole bunch of those to get me a jump start on the week. The other thing is it leaves Friday wide open for me. And I did that for 2 reasons. One, if I get behind during the week, I can make that up on a Friday, because as a lot of you guys know that have been following me for a long period of time, we like to camp as much as possible. So now that won't come into a problem to where I can't go away camping certain weekends because I'm stuck mowing. That I got behind on during the week. So that'll help me out there, but it also allows me to, I want to get, as I went back to being solo, I dropped all landscaping. I wasn't doing any landscaping anymore, maybe 1 or 2 mulch jobs a year, small ones. So I want to get back into doing some landscaping, nothing real big, just like hedge trimming, mulch installs, things like that. No new installs, nothing like that. So that leaves Fridays open for doing that kind of stuff. So that's my ultimate plans for 2020, to reduce as much debt as possible, to be now down to a 4-day mow week, and to leave Fridays open so that I can take on some more landscape jobs, which I've already booked 6 of them so far going into this year. 3 of them are pretty large. So that is ultimately the plan. Billy will be with me again this year. He cannot wait to be done with school and get back into mowing. He can't wait to get back on this machine. But ultimately, so that's it. That's my goal. As far as YouTube goes, I can't really say I want to put out more videos this year than last year. I think I put out over 200 videos last year, right around 200. So I'm going to keep it up, and I'm still going to put out as much as I possibly can this year. But that's my goals as far as social media goes. I relate that to my business. A lot of people say, how do you do it? And I really don't think nothing of it. I have mounts all over my trucks, all over my mowers. So I just throw cameras on and hit record, and it is what it is. And then at the end of the day, I go through it all and I cut and edit and this and that, and that's how I make the video. So it really doesn't take, I don't set up tripods. I don't set up all this other stuff. I just kind of throw cameras wherever. And, you know, I got the grip mounts, and I throw a camera in there and grip it to a tree or to a fence or wherever and just hit record and go. So it really doesn't take any time to set up cameras throughout the day. It doesn't take me any more time at all. I just set it up and let it record whatever. All the time comes into the editing, which I do at night. But so that's the plan. Those are my 2020 goals, and it's about as simple as that.